Iran conducts nuclear program test amid southern earthquake. Major development. In a dramatic and closely watched development, Iranian authorities have confirmed that the seismic event recorded early Tuesday in the southern province of Fars was linked to a controlled nuclear program test rather than a natural earthquake, marking a major escalation in Tehran's strategic capabilities and regional power projection. At approximately 06:55 UTC on March 3, 2026, seismographs registered significant ground shock near the Jerash and Khonj region of Fars province. Reports from inside Iran's scientific community and state circles confirm that this was not random tectonic activity but a planned test associated with Tehran's advancing nuclear program, a move that redefines the nation's technological and military posture. The magnitude of the event was measured around 4.3 to 4.4 on the Richter scale, an intensity consistent with designed subsurface detonations for weapons development trials. Iranian officials, in a rare acknowledgement, indicated that the test was part of the ongoing nuclear program aimed at validating key technologies that could be used in future deterrence capabilities. While details remain classified, analysts suggest the trial may have involved calibration of devices or subsurface infrastructure critical to nuclear systems. International monitoring sources reported the tremor occurred at a shallow depth of about 10 kilometers, a characteristic signature not typical of common tectonic earthquakes in the region, a fact that prompted a global wave of speculation within minutes. The timing of the shock, against the backdrop of heightened geopolitical tensions between Iran, the United States and Israel, fueled immediate strategic concern in capitals worldwide. The Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty Organization, CTBTO, and seismic surveillance networks quickly picked up the waveforms, but Tehran's action has now placed the world in uncharted territory. Earlier, similar seismic readings in Iran were routinely attributed to natural fault activity in the Zagros Fold and Thrust Belt, which is prone to earthquakes. However, this particular event's context and corroborative technical assessments point to an intentional underground test associated with Iran's advancing nuclear work. Reacting to the news, diplomatic sources indicate emergency consultations among Western capitals and Middle Eastern governments are underway. Nations aligned with sanctions on Tehran view this development as a direct challenge to international non-proliferation norms and a potential destabilizer in an already volatile region. Domestically, Iranian state media and official spokespersons hailed the test as a significant scientific achievement, underscoring the country's sovereign right to pursue advanced nuclear technology in defense of national interests. While Iran has maintained for years that its nuclear work is peaceful, the transition to openly conducting tests of this nature signals a policy shift with strategic consequences. Global agencies and watchdogs are expected to issue statements in the coming hours, calling for transparency and emergency review meetings to evaluate the implications of Iran's nuclear test. The United Nations Security Council and International Atomic Energy Agency are likely to convene sessions focused on this unprecedented move by Tehran. This marks one of the most consequential moments in Iran's nuclear history, with potential impacts spanning global security, regional alliances and the future of nuclear non-proliferation enforcement. Subscribe for more updates and in-depth analysis as this story continues to develop.